Welcome to Death Cuts Radio, Ep.2. Got my boy Darrin here. Thanks for jumping on, man.
Yeah, of course.
Me and this guy have worked together through some crazy times. Whole Foods during the pandemic, making crazy money over there. Like one of the busiest times to be in a retail place. One of the places that stayed open through and through, and attracted some interesting clientele, people wanting to buy the most expensive stuff in a dramatic amount. It was insane. But yeah, we'll dive into the goods and the good times and the bad times.
That was definitely a trip that time. And you know what's funny? I was there maybe a month and you were giving me a ride home and we were sitting at that overpass, Stevens Creek and 280.
Yeah.
And you're like, bro, what do you think's going to happen with this shit? This was like maybe 2 weeks into the pandemic. And I was like, bro, I think it's just, I don't know. I think people are overreacting. I think it'll blow over within a week.
Right.
But little did we know that shit lasted for another 2 years. And especially in that grocery store, it was fucking pandemonium for a year and a half.
Insane.
There was 100 customers at a time.
Yeah.
Remember that shit?
Yeah, lines. Yeah, lines going around the corner just to get in the place.
Yeah. And it was crazy with us because we were so busy. We were doing the ticket system.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget, I called number 73. And the lady goes, are you calling D73, E73, or F73?
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit. So we scrapped the ticket roller and we just started the line.
Yeah.
And then the line would go from the butcher block down to the seafood department.
Yeah.
You remember that shit?
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was fucking insane.
And there was no sales, there was no freebies, there was no need for anyone to even be there. But I'm grateful that we're there to be able to get the experience. I've never cut so much meat in my life. It was a insane time. I just remember loading up massive carts and just cutting and not having. There was no real rule. There was no one overseeing us, telling us to stop producing. So put a cut glove on or anything. It's like, you guys are here. Thank you for being here. Do whatever you want. and we chose to work because it was busy, and these customers were ruthless.
Oh God, they're
ruthless.
I remember the one thing we did do was we kind of pulled back, if not stopped, on custom cuts.
Yep.
You remember that?
Yep.
Like the curry chickens and then, cutting the ribs, for the pork ribs and the cubes. It was just like, what do you want? Yeah. I'm not going to give you fucking 3 pounds of ground beef in half-pound packages. You're getting one 3-pound package or nothing.
Yeah, because there's 100 more people in line waiting to come in. Yeah. And they're pissed. Yeah. And they've been there camping out like we're giving out fucking concert tickets. Yeah.
I mean, these people, they didn't know. They thought they were getting, help, but they didn't have shit on us. We were getting free pizza every day. Yeah. Fast pizza.
Yeah, there are some fun times.
Oh my God. And what's crazy too is I had just started there. And, I had worked meat department for 2.5, 3 years before that. But I remember when I got hired, that first day I worked there, I was so fucking scared. Yeah. Because Joseph had told me, bro, you don't even understand busy. Busy. You work here at Lucky's and, you might help a customer, 3-4 times an hour, but you're helping 60 customers an hour or fucking whatever. Yeah. And I remember getting ready to clock in and put my fucking smock on, and I'm just like, all right, man, you got this. The lights were brighter, but it was still the same game. Right. Yeah. It was like going from fucking Oakland Coliseum to Yankee Stadium or whatever. It's like, all right, man, just
It's a big upgrade.
Yeah, it's just like
Yeah.
next in line.
Yeah.
Okay, what can I get for you? But it was like, no, you gotta move it quick, and then you gotta fill the counter. Boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
boom.
Nonstop.
But he had me so fucking scared on my first day, and then I got like halfway through the day, I was like, "Oh, dude, what are you overreacting for?" But
Yeah.
it's always me just overthinking shit.
Yeah.
And I was just like, dude, you're so dumb. Like, you can do this shit. Like, half of these motherfuckers that are clerks, they're slow. They don't
Yeah.
know anything about the product, nothing. I was like, oh, dude, you're good. Just, you got to try to pace yourself.
Yeah. You got to get a rhythm.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a rhythm and you see it in the workforce, it's like, damn, get it together.
Mm-hmm.
Like make your steps 1, 2, 3, 4. Like you knock it out in that order so you could be able to have some kind of understanding because it's easy to work like a dog and have no direction and
Mm-hmm.
then you're not getting anywhere. Like that was a great place because there was such big real estate to fill.
Mm-hmm.
You had to cut everything. You had double tier, ground beef, fresh all the time, dry aged meat that's getting processed, cut special, $35, $35.99 a pound. Huge pieces hanging,
Mm-hmm.
maintaining that, pulling them down, cutting them, prepping them, making oven ready fresh burgers fresh, like
Mm-hmm.
nothing's frozen, nothing's done in prep. Like
Yeah. And
you
there's,
can't prep for chaos.
yeah.
You know,
And
you
then,
just roll with the punches.
yeah. And then there's nothing half ass about it, too.
No.
Like, that was another thing I had to figure out on the fly. It was like, I never filled a chicken counter and I didn't know how to, like, dress it to be
Yeah.
put in. So that was kind of a learning experience. And when I was at Lucky, all the oven ready shit what came out of a box, you
Yeah.
know, like a meat
Chicken
tray.
Kiev and all
Yeah,
that
Kiev,
stuff.
cordon bleu, fucking shit like that. So I had to learn how to do sausage, burger patties, all that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, that wasn't terribly difficult, but when you got 150 people waiting at the counter
Yeah.
and you're sitting there trying to pump sausage, and the boss is like, "Oh, well, the sausage isn't done. Can you stay another hour?" And you're like, "Fuck you," you
Yeah.
know?
You got someone walking on the outside like, hey, those aren't all the same size. I need you to fix that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then they come back in 20 minutes and they're just like, so.
Yeah. No, I remember that too. Like, I always tell people at my job now, like, we were on such a time crunch, and it was like the counter had to be in almost perfect by the time the store opened at 8 o'clock,
Yeah.
or it was going to be problems for you.
Yep.
It was either going to be disciplinary action, or they were just going to give you shit,
Yeah.
you know? And those counters, golly, I've never seen a fucking meat counter that big in my life. The only ones that come close are like the Lenardi's counters.
Yeah.
But Lenardi's wasn't doing business like we were doing.
No.
Even like that 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. you had all those bullshit Amazon orders
Yep.
and all that shit. You could never get your groove, like get going, get
No.
your motion at all. It was like stop, go,
Yeah.
go run in the back, look for something. Oh yeah, you got the meat load. It's over there.
Yeah, it's
in
by the
produce.
egg.
Yeah, it's over there in the floral cooler. We need you guys to get that shit right now.
Yeah. We can't have it by the milk.
Yeah,
Dairy guy doesn't want the stuff touching.
yeah, it's not kosher.
Yeah. And it's leaking.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And there's crabs on it and we need to split it for seafood too.
Mhm. And you got half a case of bananas sitting right there.
Yep. Soaking it all up. I will say, Lenardi's had they had like a rhythm to their stuff because I worked there before I went to Whole Foods, and that was a massive counter that wasn't as fresh as you would think. Like they were really great at cutting procedures. Like this person's gonna cut 4 cases of this, two cases of this, 3 pieces of this, and everything is cut, wrapped real fine, put away in little thin pans, and it's like it's a great way. It's a great way to overwork yourself.
Yeah.
You know, because like you might not be selling that much veal scallopini or you know organ meat, but they're prepping all that shit, making it all look pretty, and it's cool. You know, there's an art to it. But yeah, that Whole Foods was that was something else. That was definitely like the graduate school for cutting. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and I've seen so many guys get chewed up. Like, and fuck, I'm not gonna lie, I was one of the managers, and I was doing a lot of the
Mm-hmm.
chewing. I would be the one to give you shit. I'd be the one to write you up. I'd be the one to explain it to you and work with you. But thankfully, with that, like, that's one of the places where you'll get the experience, but you're also going to have to work side by side with me,
Mm-hmm.
and then understand where the frustration might have come from or where the misses are. And
Yeah.
even now, like, I try to be as hands on as possible. I think I've toned it down a lot over the years, and it has definitely helped. But knowing that side of it has definitely helped me be a better like manager these days, and better
Yeah.
person. But man, you have to have some thick fucking skin if you're gonna produce those numbers that we're producing, because we were breaking some crazy ass records, like
Yeah.
$100,000 days.
And it was like that place we didn't have time for fucking any type of mistakes,
No,
It was just like make it fucking somewhat purchasable. Doesn't have to be perfect,
yeah,
but if you fuck this up, you fuck it up for everybody too.
yeah,
Like I remember we would come in the morning and there would be like 2 trays of fucking ossobuco shanks
yeah.
like backed up. It's like
It's like,
what are
what?
we doing at night? And
Yeah.
then there would be 2 trays of like 2.5 inch thick pork chops.
Yeah.
Not gonna name any names, but you
That
already
was
know who would do that at
so
night.
fucking bad.
And but there would be fucking like no short ribs or something that's sold really really well.
No chuck roast.
No chuck
No chuck
roast,
roast.
no
No stew
steak.
meat. No New Yorks. No ribeyes. But thank you for the fucking osobuco that we
Hmm.
don't even need.
Yeah, and the sliced awful like
Yeah,
fucking liver or
because
whatever.
people want to. Oh, I'm gonna be the best meat cutter.
Hmm.
I'm gonna be the craftiest one, and I'm gonna cut the hardest thing, and I'm gonna spend all fucking day on it. When it's like, if you're really that good and you're a really good meat cutter, you should just cut that in about 10 minutes and move on.
Hmm.
There's no glorify. You're not glorifying shit by fucking taking your time on something that doesn't take that long.
Yeah,
But
but
on the flip side, um, now that I'm at a slower market, I see a reverse thing where I can't get a good knifed shank in my department. Like,
oh really?
everyone's using the saw. Like, it's like, dude, knife that shit. Like,
Yeah, those
just don't be
things.
scared of the blade. Respect it, but don't be scared of it.
Yeah, like I would knife it, but still, when I had to put that bitch on the saw,
Yeah.
oh man, when you get down to that last 4 or 5 inches,
Yeah. You
and
start
that
feeling the
shit
wind.
catches,
Yeah.
it catches and pulls, and you just
Yeah. Like,
okay, I don't
yeah.
have to do this anymore.
I don't think the customer wants it anymore.
I'd always figure out a way to turn it into stew meat and fucking just pop the bone under some good shit.
I would see that. Like, god damn it.
Yeah,
That's
like,
a
and that stew meat's got a lot of little fibers in it.
break my
The
tooth on this stew
weird
meat.
fucking wobbles in the muscle
The
fibers.
fucking
Yeah,
Billy
like those
marbling in
things.
that.
Yeah, those and then the fucking the short ribs when they'd want the short ribs cut real fucking tiny. Just sit there, lay and pray. Just
Yeah. I want it cut 5 times. Like,
hmm
motherfucker, it's this big.
And then they'd ask for the lamb breast. They
Yeah.
would do the fucking like in our line of work at the time. There was nothing but stupid questions, and it was just like, yeah, no problem.
Purebred jackasses.
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah.
like, oh, I want fucking 3 pounds of beef short ribs, but I want lean ones. And you're
Yeah.
just sitting there, you're like,
No fat.
you're just sitting there scratching your head. Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Yeah.
I'll do the best I can.
It's like, oh, we're doing this again?
Yeah, that you get the fucking strangest requests. Like when I used to work at Lucky around Dungeness season,
Yeah.
a lot of people would come in and they always swore that you were hiding the big ones
Of course. And the fresh
in
ones.
in the cooler. And
Yeah.
the funny thing was the seafood kitchen at Lucky, the fish cooler was right there.
Okay.
So I would crack the door, pop the door. Where do you see I told you I
Where's the
put
big
my
one?
last two cases
Yeah.
out. Where do you see? Oh, you got it in the back. Ma'am, I told you I got
Yeah.
4 cases this morning. I've already sold 2. This is what I have.
Yeah.
You know?
The big
You
one.
want the big ones? Go buy them wherever they catch them.
Yeah.
You know? Crazy.
Yeah, it's a strange thing. And that's something that like plagues the customers,
Hmm.
you know, like the stupidity,
Yeah,
which sounds bad, but if you're in the field, you know what it is, you
yeah,
know.
they swear you have it out for them. Like you have something against
Yeah.
them. Never met them in your life. It's like, oh no, fuck you. I'm holding on to it for my neighbor.
Yeah.
Come on, lady.
I'm saving it for Tony.
What the fuck am I gonna hold on to Kita salmon for?
Yeah.
You know, this nasty ass
It's
shit
just
that shouldn't
dumb.
even be used as dog food.
Yeah.
What do you think I'm gonna do? Hold fucking a 60-pound case of that and sell it off the back like some fucking mobster movie?
Yeah. The Kita salmon, that was an interesting thing to see
Oh man.
across companies.
There was one day they made us fillet it. And it
Uh,
was just me and my old meat cutter Quan, which was from like South Vietnam.
okay.
And we were just sitting there, we had the cutting boards on the sink. We were just going. And I've never filleted shit, but I'd seen videos. And I was just boom, shit, and you hear all the bones.
Uh,
And you go, they all are. And then you just keep going. He'd be fucking lapping me by like
yeah.
4 or 5 fish. And you're I got half the fucking belly sticking out. I'm missing a bunch of it. Dylan. And then like the customers go away and they go, Dylan, come here. Why you say okay to fillet? Say if they ask, say no, we don't have fillet.
Yeah.
He'd say sell it whole. And I was
Yeah,
like, well, the ad says fillet. And he said, no, 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 no. Dylan say, nope, sorry. But yeah, that guy was a fucking trip too, man. That I remember the day I told him that I was gonna go to Whole Foods to do my apprenticeship. I remember I said, Quan, I put my 2 weeks in. He goes, oh really? Where are you going? And I said, Whole Foods. He's like, for what? I said, I'm gonna be a meat cutter. He goes, ah, you a meat cutter? Okay. He just walked back in the cutting room, and I was like, thank you, Quan.
Yeah. Thanks for believing
Yeah,
me.
no, but that dude was a bad motherfucker, man. He would break loads with those fucking like 90-pound cases of like short loin.
Yeah.
And he was like in his mid 60s, and he'd be like, Quan, let me help you. No, 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 no. More power, me. And he would just sit there, but he would also twist it on you like, oh, I do the load. I see
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
just depending on what kind of mood. I guess he used to be a somewhat pleasant guy, but his wife made him quit smoking,
Damn.
and then he just turned into a fucking jerk.
That's fucked
You
up.
know?
Give that man a cigarette.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah.
He'll be all right.
Yeah, that dude gave me a bottle of Johnny Walker one time because
Oh,
I told
shit.
him I was drinking Jack Daniels the night before. He goes, see, that's why you don't feel good. You drink shitty whiskey. I get you a good one. The next day, he brought me a fucking bottle of like the mid-level Johnny Walker.
Yeah.
And then I drank the whole thing that night.
Damn it.
Fucking blacked out. And then I felt like shit the next day.
Yeah.
I was like, hey man, I drank your expensive whiskey. I still don't feel good, you know?
Drank the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, the whole thing with like a bottle and a half of Coca-Cola.
Damn.
Yeah. I was wild, bro. If you would have met me back then.
Different Darrin.
Oh, yeah, I was up there like Penguin and Donnie levels.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Name drops.
Yeah. Shout out to my boy.
Toothless and
Penguin.
ruthless. Dow Pinguino.
Hope he's doing
Valcro.
good.
He got a shout out last episode as well.
Yeah. Hope he's doing good. Me and him I don't have a problem with him, but he would try to like big brother me.
Yeah.
And then sometimes we would get
We need to
pissed
squash
off.
the beef.
I'm open to it, but he would try to big brother me, and I appreciate it because I feel like for some point he was trying to like put me on game, but also it would just be like, you don't know shit, little boy.
Yeah.
Like da 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 da. And I'd be like, all right, man. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Hope he's doing good though. Fucking
Cheers.
Eddie. Yeah.
Doing great. I heard he's doing well at Whole Foods. I think he's a team leader somewhere.
Nice.
You know,
They shut down the old store.
it's back open.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
good.
I'm pretty sure they lost a lot of trust, but
Mm.
that not in their defense, but that location is filthy.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
just based on where it's at. I don't know if it's the sewers. I don't know if it's the businesses around,
Mm-hmm.
but there's a lot going on there.
Yeah.
There's a
No,
lot
that's
going on
a
there. There's restaurants.
yeah, that's a busy little fucking cross section.
Yeah.
And I mean, shit, that place was full of rats before it fucking got shut down. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
There. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Straight up.
Shout out to Shifty Marcus. Fuck you, Jasmine.
Yeah. Sorry, Jazz. Billy. Everyone feels that way. Shout out you,
Officer Jasmine.
Officer Jasmine.
No, I'm just kidding. You're all right.
Yeah.
You're just doing your job. No, just kidding.
Shitty that you're a Dodger fan, but that's
Yeah.
whatever.
Shout out to 2018. You know what happened.
Man. Yeah, the that was a cracking place. The closes were silly.
Oh my god.
One time I remember two clerks went and got in a altercation. It was pretty much almost a fight,
Mm-hmm.
but then it turned into like a pushing match, and I believe one of them started crying, and it was pretty pathetic. You meet some really cool people, and then you see some spoiled ass brats,
Mm-hmm.
like young kids that are showing up in sweatpants and
Oh my god.
slippers,
Never.
and the next thing you know, they're pushing each other and crying and whining and get fired and then get rehired and through the works, sent to other stores, and yeah, I don't know.
Were you there that day Joe tried to criticize Evan's counter?
Yeah,
Were you there?
yeah,
And it backfired
Yeah.
on him? Boy, that was crazy. Shout out to Evan.
yeah.
That dude,
That's a
dude was-
workhorse.
That dude, yeah, man, that dude was a horse. I'll never forget. There was one day he was walking through the shop with a tray of something. It was wrapped up, it was backed up, and he was coming around that corner and he slipped and fell. And I swear to God, he was standing back up before he made a sound fall. He was like a cat, but
Yeah.
he was back up on his feet
Yeah,
before it made a sound. But that dude was just boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
turning it up. And if you can make that dude laugh or say a joke,
yeah,
you guys were gonna be cool as fuck
Yeah.
forever.
yeah.
And he had such a unique laugh too. You're not. You go. And he would like sit there and then, like he would come and talk in secret, like,
Yeah.
hey, do you want me to show you a better way to cut those skirt steaks?
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, man, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you, thank you. And then he'd be like, God damn it, Brando, you fucking suck at putting an oven ready.
Hell yeah.
That was just
That was
the way
a
it
cool
was.
ass dude, man.
Yeah, no, he was solid. That dude he was a bad motherfucker. It was like Jason brought him in as like a trade before the trade deadline. You know,
Yeah.
just the missing piece.
He's the hired gun.
Yeah, just the missing piece, man. Yeah, that man he was a good dude. I don't know what happened to him. I haven't talked to him or seen him. And
I'll send you this pod, Evan. I got your number.
And my boy Evan, me and him first got cool because I was like, hey, you ever listen to metal? He's like, yeah, I really like metal. I was like, you ever listen to a band called Kill Switch Engage? He's like, that's like my favorite band.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, sick, dude.
Yeah.
Like, dapped him up,
Yeah.
high-fived him, and just like make little inside jokes about like Kill Switch and like Shadows Fall and dumb shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that dude was cool as fuck. I want to say one day he was listening to Job for a Cowboy in the
Okay.
fucking walking. You know the song?
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. You know? I want to say and I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude, that's sick. And then Donnie would always be playing like that tech death metal,
Yeah.
like phone in his pocket, just like
helping
on
customers.
full blast.
Yeah.
What can I get for you? Maybe covering up. Okay. Oh, you like boxing there? I love Donnie, but I did. I mean, we had some characters we worked with.
Yeah.
You know, shout out
That
to my uncle Phil. I always thought he looked like Booger from Revenge of the Nerds. And I asked him if anybody ever said he looked like that. But that motherfucker always had some nasty ass jokes.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
he was a
always.
good guy. He would hit you with the uncomfortable jokes out of nowhere and be like, "Oh,
Mhm.
you are a cool motherfucker,"
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
know?
And then like he would put you on game too if you were having trouble with something.
Yeah,
He'd be like, "Oh, let me show you this way, this
yeah.
way." He was one of those cool old meat cutters that not a lot of those guys are like that. They're just fucking, you know, like Ashley was like, "I'm not showing you
My
nothing.
boy.
I'm not showing you nothing. You suck. I'm great. Don't ask me any questions." But Phil would be like, "No, like
Yeah,
break it all down for you, you
yeah.
know." But no, Phil was cool as fuck.
Hey, I like that Phil was always one thing that he really helped me with is like sometimes I would get so worked up and so pissed off at the time and so stressed out about things. Like he would like come at me and talk to me and like reset like my thinking kind of like
Hmm.
he would like just change the tone of things and like talk about his experience of being there for so long and
Hmm.
like this is nothing this type of stuff happens and
Yeah,
it was always nice to have that that switch
yeah.
like
He was
oh okay
like a journeyman or a veteran,
yeah
seen it all, done it all.
yeah he's like dude don't worry about this is stupid
Yeah, you know, be like, "Hey, what's up, Phil? Just another day at the orifice." And then you remember how we used to listen to like Griselda?
yeah
He loved that fucking song. What was the song he used to love? You remember it?
fuck
Named after a certain Bash brother. He'd always go, Jose Canseco! Jose Canseco!
damn
Yeah, and then he would always tell me my other brother Daryl. I guess it was a reference to like a TV show or a movie from
yeah
way back when the fucking wheels
sometimes you just
invented.
gotta go with it
Yeah, yeah.
you're like
No,
yeah
yeah. I never question. I'd be like, "Yep, I'm your other brother Daryl, even though my name's Darrin." Yeah. No, Phil was cool. Then fucking, I wonder whatever happened to Manu. You remember that kid?
that was the one I was talking about the pushing
Oh,
patch
yeah, the fucking sweatpants.
yeah he was about to whoop Moses' ass in the fucking
Oh, man.
sweatpants and slippers
I remember, you remember when that girl Erin worked with us?
yeah
God bless her. She was cool as fuck.
yeah
And it was Manu, Aaron, and me. And I remember we were sitting there doing like oven ready or whatever, and he goes, "Hey, Aaron, have you ever been in a fight?" And she's like, "Yeah, Manu, of course." He's like, "Oh, okay, thank you." And he just like went about his day. That shit was so fucking funny. Hey, Aaron, have you ever been in a fight? Yeah, he would show up in freaking sweatpants and he'd have like Nikes on inside the shop. It's like,
Yeah. I was like, dude, what's up? Like,
what
what
kind
you...
of Mickey Mouse bullshit is this, you know?
And put some boots on, bro. Like, there's
Yeah,
blood on the floor.
yeah. Fucking put your hair up, go clock in, wash your hands, all kinds of fucking shit.
Back to basics.
Hmm.
Every day.
Yeah, that fool was a trip.
Shout out my boy Ashley. That was a bad hire. That was a bad hire of mine. But when I went through my apprenticeship and way back when
Hmm.
I was around a bunch of fucking old school guys, old school meat cutters with some crazy personalities. And he wasn't that good back then, but he had a cool personality. And I remember he had like a Harley back then. He had
Hmm.
long blonde hair and he was always talking shit. But I learned a lot from him cutting.
Yeah.
And then I always try to help out the left-handed meat cutters. Shout out to the left-handed meat cutters, like your boy right here. Everything's a little upside down. So one of these days I'm going to do a tutorial on cutting with your left hand. It's a little different than the right. It's just like a mental thing on understanding on where to start and knowing that it's okay to flip that shit upside down and cut it the same way. It's going to come out the same. It's going to come out. You're going to get the same end result. But back to my boy, hired this guy, and he's a blast from the past, and he was I don't know, he was an interesting cat. Thought he was the top dog. So after all the years of cutting, I guess you kinda lose your skill, and
Mhm.
that man was he was
It was one
definitely.
of those things like you ever see those reels on fucking YouTube? It's like, oh, please, sir, I have a job interview tomorrow and I need a haircut and some clothes. Could I borrow $100? And then like 20 years later, the fucking bar is gonna shut down, and he's like, actually, I just bought the building, and I remember you did a favor for me 20 years ago, and I'll never forget it. And it was like you paying it back, paying it forward.
I had to do
You
it.
know, you had to help the old man. But I
Yeah.
remember my first day there because I had history with him at Lucky,
Yeah.
and he would just sit back there and cut and just like not clean up after himself, just like disgusting type shit. And I would always tell my boy Justin, like, hey man, this fucking hall cutter is just like a slob.
Yeah.
And he stays cutting, he'll cut fucking 3 times as much backup as we need. Like, this shit's ridiculous. And then I remember I clock in and I'm walking downstairs, and what was the homeboy's name? Was it Anthony? Old dog?
Yeah, little dog.
Little dog?
Yeah.
He was walking me down, and I was tying up my apron, and I go, oh fuck, this motherfucker's here. And it was my boy Ashton, and I was like, damn. And I was like, you guys know this guy? And I don't know if you were there my first day, but Joseph was like, oh yeah, I know Ash. I've worked with Ash hella times, hella different places. And I was like, fuck, well, oh well, here we
Yeah.
go, you know? And that shit was a trip.
Yeah, the people you meet.
No, yeah, Ash was a trip. And it was funny too, like that dude fucking got himself demoted so many times. He was like the opening beef guy, and then got dropped to opening pork and lamb, and then got dropped to fucking opening oven ready just when I was starting to train. Remember when they fired Moses and they're like, oh, you're going to be the next poultry oven ready guy? And then
Yeah.
Ashley was showing me how to do it, and then he just got bounced to the closing shift,
Yeah.
you know? And I was like, damn, bro, all that experience, and you get bounced to the closing shift.
I needed help in closing.
Yeah, no, that closing shift was wild, bro. I worked that shit for like a month, and nothing made sense the way that fucking Everardo wanted it cleaned up.
Yeah.
It would always be fucking taking 3 steps forward and then 4 steps back, and then start over and then go on this
It was
side.
it was working to purposely struggle.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
It was like, well, fuck if I have time to kill, but if I'm trying to go home at the right time,
Yeah.
don't do it like this.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I promise you, we could cut that shit in the morning.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
I worked closing for 6 months when I first got hired on, and those 6 months were 2:30 to 11s.
Oh.
You know, and as an assistant, like I can't leave early if everything's all good. Like
Yeah.
sometimes things were gravy, but I still have to be there till the end, so I'm making sure everything is in decent shape.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a bunch of guys that are like, there's not usually a manager here.
Yeah.
Like what are you doing here? It's like, nah, dude. This is the new program.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna have all this shit done. You guys want to produce all night? You guys want to cut all night? You want to fill chicken all night? All right, cool. Well, we're gonna clean as you do it too. We're gonna do different things,
Mhm.
and it's always like drawing the blueprint and then enforcing it and watching the drifters, because there's so many guys that will be right alongside you the whole time, and then boom, they're gone.
Mhm.
And it's like Manu, like
Yeah,
like
when
where'd you
it's
go,
time
bro?
to pull those bottom pans off
Yeah.
the counter, and then you got to get all that shit,
Yeah.
all that ice and shit too.
Yeah, it's like, dude,
Yeah.
it's a full shutdown. Now,
Mhm.
respect to that company for the amount of work that they know goes into it, and the amount of labor that they allow you to use,
Mhm.
because working at places that don't have that labor, it's such a struggle to meet those cleanliness standards, to be able to take those cases apart, get paid for that, spray things out, fix coils, do whatever you need to do, work your whole area, and not have so much like micromanaging. That's one hard thing that I find in management, like in store leadership, is trying not to do that and not to be that guy. But it's hard. You know, it's hard not to be that person that's gonna be tracking everything, or like, hey, no, you're not doing this right. Actually, I need you to do this, and go check your email because I sent you everything on there. You know, being on the flip side of it, it's cool. It's a cool experience, and I understand a lot more of like the whys and why the push was for what it was. Now, most of them are pretty basic standards, like following the cleanliness, making sure fucking the sanitizer's correct and all that. Yeah, I get all that, you know, but the extra stuff, like the extra walks, like that. Right when the store opens, you're walking the store with a freaking clipboard and nitpicking everything, but not willing to get your hands dirty.
Yeah, with
that
the UV flashlight.
yeah,
Grinder, you remember that? I remember that there was at one point in time that started everything.
Yeah.
We were having refrigeration problems and we were having temp problems.
Yeah.
And I remember, I don't know, was it Key Refrigeration or whatever? There was a technician out there at least once or twice a week.
Yeah.
But I remember Jake came and he popped open one of my windows for my poultry and he probed it, and it was like 3 degrees above what it should have been. And he's like, pull the whole counter, bro. Throw it in the freezer for 5 minutes, this, and that. And it was like, yeah, I get it. You want protocol to be right, but this shit's going to be in here for 5 minutes and it's going to be gone.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it was.
And it was.
Yeah, it was shit
and
like
it fucking
that
was.
Like, I understand standards, and I know you want to do well, you want to look good, you want us to do well, but it's like, bro, throw me a fucking bone.
Yeah.
You know, the world is coming to an end right now for what we know, and you're worried that this fucking chicken is 43 degrees.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, and like,
it's gonna
I remember
be all right.
that day I gave him so much shit for it, and he would always be like pressing on me over dumb shit. You remember when we used to wear the beanies with like all the enamel pins and shit? When they changed the rule for that, he was like, Darrin, like, hey Jake, what's up? I need you to take that Red Sox pin. I need you to take this, and this. And I was like, Jake, can I wait? I got customers. He's like, no, I need you to do it right now. And so I just rolled my beanie up to cover it. And he's like, that's not what I asked. I'm like, Jake, can I just wait till I go on break? I'm going to hide it. And he was like, no, I asked you to do something. I need you to do it.
Power trip.
So I fucking took the beanie and I just threw it in the dish room. And I went and grabbed a hat. I said, how's that? He's like, that's still not what I asked. And I was like,
God damn.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong. I like Jake.
Yeah.
I like Jake. I like Marcus. I like Jake. Havila was cool from what I remember. I didn't see her.
Yeah, Havila was super cool.
She transferred. But
Shout out Havila.
Yeah, I was like, bro.
Shout out Matt.
We're in the middle of a 10-hour rush.
Yeah.
And you want me to do this dumb shit. Like, give me a break, bro.
Yeah.
Let me walk back. After I finish this customer, let me walk back into the fucking smokehouse.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, right now. Oh, I forgot about Matt.
Yeah.
He was a Yankee fan, no?
A motherfucking coach.
Yeah, the coach. That was his name, the coach. I forgot about Matt. Yeah, no, but Jake, that shit was just lame. That was the type of shit that pissed me off.
Yeah.
Man.
That's the unnecessary stuff.
Yeah, it's like, I get it, you're a fucking manager, but it's like, bro, we're making you guys all this money. Just, meet me in the middle.
Yeah. Like, you're parading around.
I understand, because Whole Foods, they were that kind of company. Like, we want our employees to look, not cookie cutter shit. And remember, everybody had the custom name tags.
Yeah, it was
you
cool.
got to wear fucking, band t-shirts or whatever you wanted. For like the first year I was there, and then they like changed it up. They started to get
you
more
can have
corporate.
all the cool tattoos.
Yeah,
no one says
all
anything.
the cool tattoos. You can put your fucking pronouns on your name tag.
Yeah,
You know.
it's a free for all.
And then they switched it up, but
Sold
yeah,
out.
yeah, that shit was annoying though. That little power trip. But
That's why I try my best to like not let that happen. Or
yeah,
like what if I see it, and always try to retrain my people because that's so shitty. And
hmm
then it's like that goes away. Your power trip ends up fizzing out, and then you're still right beside these same people, and it's
yeah,
like, dude, what was that even necessary? Like what did you gain from that?
yeah. And then the thing is, that power trip, whoever you put it onto, they're only gonna think of you in that light.
Yep.
Or it'll take a while for things to be like, okay, Ernie fucking got up my ass 2 weeks ago. Right now it's fuck him. I don't care
Yeah.
how many times within the next week he's nice to me.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna. That guy's a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
And it's
Shout
like
out to
that.
everyone that are still mad at me.
Yeah. It's like that stupid ass saying you can squeeze out the toothpaste, but you can't put it back in.
Yeah.
Live, laugh, love
Yeah.
type of shit. But yeah, people that took that shit way too seriously, or when they would cherry pick when to be an administrator or a disciplinarian,
Right.
that shit drove me nuts.
Yeah.
It's like, I know we're not here to be friends. I know you're above me, I'm beneath you, but there never needs to be any type of fucking malice or anything
Yeah.
like that. No
And that
fucking.
conversation doesn't even need to happen.
Mhm.
And that happened often.
Yeah.
You're always like iterated on how important you are
Mhm.
and how important you aren't. You know?
Yeah.
And that's a tough conversation with some people, especially the ones that are in that power trip, and then you meet someone above you in that same power trip but they have more power, and then it's just like a weird dynamic. And then being in the team, being as a cutter or clerk or as assistant or even as the meat manager, like now the burden of your store manager that just got checked by his district manager is on you.
Mhm.
And it's going all the way down to the bottom to fucking the guy that talks to his guitar at the end of the night and drinks himself to sleep. And it's shitty because it's from top to bottom.
Yeah, and then it's also shitty too when you have somebody in that higher position, and then you have somebody in the equal position, and everybody loves that person,
Yeah.
and then it just makes you look like fucking dickhead because
Yeah.
nobody wants to come to you for nothing.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to Shifty Marcus's office.
Yeah.
Shout out my boy Marcus.
Thank you, Marcus.
Thank you for your service.
You're a hero,
You're a
Marcus.
hero. People don't forget you.
Yeah.
But yeah, now when they have that fucking somebody that's a same level, but they know how to deal with people and talk with them, people always remember them,
Yeah.
and they have a better fucking track record. And then that just makes the person on the other side like kind of resent that person too.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it should never be that way, but fucking humans are strange creatures.
Yeah.
You know?
And like years come and go, but we all run back into each other. The time we're talking on, I mean, hell, it's been what, 6 years?
Almost 5 years.
Almost 5 years from the last time we were.
Multiple jobs ago for both of
Yeah,
us.
multiple jobs ago.
I'm not even in the same business anymore. I'm a fucking, I guess, maintenance guy. I don't know why they would let me do that, but fucking, I'm thankful. At the
Trust it.
garbage factory.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And then you're a store manager now.
Yeah, we're not where we were, but it's for the better.
Moving on up.
Like the motherfucking Jefferson.
Exactly.
Shout out to George.
Exactly.
Shout out to George and the boys.
Mm-hmm. But
How do you like your new line of work?
it's cool, bro. I mean, with my last job when I was doing like lockout, tagout, I was like clearing jams and like cleaning machines that sort like cardboard paper and containers. So I kind of was familiar with it already.
Okay.
But this job, it's just more in depth, like I work on the actual machines themselves
Nice.
instead of like clearing jammed belts or
Okay.
something like that. So it's a little more in depth, but I came in there with a decent idea of what it was,
Okay.
you know. But it's a little more difficult. But I learned, you know me, I learn quick, bro.
Yeah.
I learn quick. But no, it's great. I enjoy it. The hours I'm on second shift, and then when I was at Whole Foods, I was working early morning, and then when I was with the company before, I was working early shift. So to
Yeah.
go to afternoons after working early mornings for like 5 years kind of sucked.
Yeah.
But now I'm like used to it.
Good.
But no, it's cool, man. It's
Nice.
cool.
Yeah, it's definitely a nice switch sometimes.
Yeah.
Like leaving the mornings. Mornings are draining.
Mm-hmm.
Those Whole Foods mornings were tough. That that
Oh
felt
my
like
God.
2 days. By the
Oh
time
yeah.
you start your shift and leave your shift and then get home, it feels like it's a whole another day already. You
I
know?
remember be like, Ernie, we'll go to the bathroom. All right, bro. It'd be like 6:15. I got there at 5. You text me, hey bro, if you're gonna be out there smoking a cigarette, at least get us some coffee. You already knew. Like the first hour had me so stressed out. I'd be running to the smoking section just to have a cigarette. You'd be like, damn, bro, already cigarette time?
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'm going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay, buddy.
I'm taking a shit.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
I'm going to the bathroom. Oh yeah, okay, pal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now those
Take a
days.
puff for me.
Yeah, those mornings. Yeah, I remember that. You used to take a puff for me. Yeah, those mornings were crazy, bro. Like the expectations, and then just like trying to get product in, and then like the fucking Amazon shoppers, bro, were
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
so
that was
annoying.
something different.
Yeah,
That was a whole different ball game.
yeah.
That was pretty shitty because I mean they started at 4 in the fucking morning.
Mm-hmm.
We started at 5.
Yeah,
So
there
by
would be
the
one
time
person at 4, whoever fucking drew the short straw to do the beef counter.
yeah,
You would show up at 5 and you'd see like just trays laid out everywhere because motherfuckers would be taking ground beef from here,
yeah,
front
it
ribs
was
from here.
so bad.
Yeah, it was crazy. That's one of the worst things ever is those Amazon shoppers. Bro.
Yeah, that was a scary time. You know, like walking in knowing you're already 10 steps back because we've been open for an hour to a clerk that only does the Amazon for the first few hours.
Mhm.
And by the time we walk in, there's 30 orders that need to be filled. We need to fill our counter. There's going to be a line at the store. There's going to be people walking in that are just going to nitpick the whole fucking day with their hands in their pockets,
Yeah.
asking, why does this look like this? Why isn't this full? Why is this? Why is that? Thinking a little sassy attitude is actually working, but everyone's just like, dude, we know.
Yeah,
We're
and then,
working on it.
God forbid those Amazon orders pile up because it
Yeah.
could go in an hour. You could get maybe 2, but in then 10 minutes you can get 20 of them.
Yep.
And then you have the full crew there at 5:45, and there's fucking 20 Amazon orders, and then it's all for shit. Of course, it's shit you
Yep.
don't have ready.
Yeah. At
It'll be
all.
like fucking Lamborghese 3 pounds. Like, what the fuck? We don't even
Yeah.
have this shit in the counter. Or it'd be like
8
bacon
pounds,
cheddar
90
burgers.
pounds. Yeah, bacon cheddar
Bacon
burgers,
cheddar
20.
burgers, 20 of them. And you're like, technically, we can't sell those if they're from the day before, you know? And it would just be dumbass shit like that. Or it'd be fucking, you'd have to go into the back and reach and climb. I need 14 pounds of chicken gizzards. And
Yeah.
you're like, fuck. So you're going elbow deep, and that shit looks like fruit punch Gatorade,
Yeah.
like fucking pulling up, and you just stink, and you just start the day off in a shitty ass
Yeah.
mood.
The dish pit.
Oh
The dish
my
pit was
God.
nice.
The dish pit.
I love the dish pit after a while.
God forbid you got to make grinds like chicken grinds. I
Yeah.
used to dread the day when there wasn't backup grinds in the back,
Yeah.
and
That
you'd
was-
have to go do the thighs, and if you didn't have that shit available, you'd have to take all the fucking leftover stir fry cutlets, shit like that, and then grind it out, and then It's like, let me throw this in the counter. Oh, but actually I have to take the fucking machine apart and clean it.
And we need ground pork.
Mm-hmm. And ground pork, and then ground beef, and it's like...
And then why don't we have pork for sausage?
Mm-hmm.
I need 80 pounds.
Yeah, 80 pounds. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Usually I have it ready by 4:15.
Yeah.
What the fuck? And it was shit like that. Like, all that ground pork was like 80 pounds, or you only got half a row of sausage.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God. And like, you're doing the math in your head with all the oven ready shit you need, and you're just like, if I fake an injury right now, I can take today off, tomorrow off, go to the doctor the next day, and then bring a doctor's note, and I'll probably take the rest of the week off.
It's like, I could stab myself right now.
That's really why I broke my ankle. I didn't want to fucking do oven ready for a couple of months, so I went to the skate park and I fucking fell on purpose.
I figured.
Yeah.
I was that was a big conspiracy. That's a that was a big conspiracy in the Whole Foods world. Well, I'm glad you told the truth.
When I got back, motherfuckers were like, "Why are you limping? Why are you faking it?" And to me, it didn't feel like I was limping. It felt like, okay, I'm walking normally. But then I looked down and I got a little hobble. I'm like, oh, no, I'm not doing it on purpose, but this foot hasn't been active in 2 months.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
You know? But I'm still outrunning you.
Yeah.
Even fucking with, like Forrest Gump with the fucking braces.
Hey.
You know?
Those are good braces.
Yeah. Yeah. And I still had my apprentice spot.
Yeah.
Who's going to take it from me? Greg?
He's still trying.
Yeah. No,
20 years later.
Shout out to Craig Lovato.
Oh, man.
You remember he had that fucking samurai mask? That shit was tight.
That was pretty
I gotta
cool.
give him that.
Yeah.
I'll never forget though, during COVID, there was a lady, I don't know, she was like Eastern European from somewhere. And she used to always like J-Dog, Jason.
Yeah. Corona dog.
Yeah, fucking Corona dog. And if, you know, for up to her, she would have Jason help her. He's like, "Hi, man, what can I get for you?" She's like, "Oh, no, I don't want your help. Your beard.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh, all right. Well, technically, since this isn't cooked food, I don't have to wear a hairnet on my beard."
Yeah.
But at the same time, she was wearing a pair of Izod chonies on her face as a fucking mask. And so I go, Jason, here, I'll swap with you. And I was like, this bitch is fucking retarded. I was like, this bitch worried about my beard while she got fucking skid marks up against her nose. I was like, man, fuck it, whatever. Go ahead, you can have Jason every time. Just let me know so I can stay the fuck away from you.
Shout out J-Dog.
Shout out to Jason, was it Ing?
I think so. I'm gonna send this to him.
No, okay.
Shout out to J-Dog.
You know, it's funny that his last day, they had gotten him a card, and I thought it was a card from Annie, but it was actually a card from Joseph, but Annie took it around the store so everybody can sign it. You remember what it said?
No, I don't.
You're all that and dim sum.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like,
that was
fucked up. I was like, man, that's fucked up. She's like, I didn't buy that card. Joseph did. He just had me go around the store and have people sign it.
And
I was like,
guilty.
I was like, of course it was Joseph.
Yeah.
Of course it was. But that shit was funny. Jason was a trip.
Yeah.
Right on.
Solid cutter. Solid fucking meat
by
cutter.
the book, too.
Man.
Straight by the book.
Yeah.
I remember I wasn't in my apprenticeship yet, but it was like, you know how you guys would be like, okay, right now we got a little time. I'm going to show you something real quick. Honestly, you taught me how to do boneless ribeyes.
Yep.
And we pulled out a case, and I did one case, and it was ugly, but it wasn't horrible. And I remember pulled out the next one, and I fucking kind of went off track. And I wasn't on the bone. I was digging into the flesh and just oh, no. He's like, back it up and see if you can kind of salvage it. You know, use those ones because I fucking dug in it fat, like 7-8 inches. He's like, not to worry too much. We'll just use those as Amazons, all right?
Yeah.
But like the way his eyes lit up, he's seeing the fucking treachery I just did. And instead of tracing the bone, I like let it slide off more horizontal.
Or about
his eyes lit up, and he's seeing the shrink, the money loss, all that shit. And he's like, this guy's getting fucking, this guy shouldn't be getting 40 hours.
Yeah.
But the way he lit up, nothing but love for Jason, though. Jason
Yeah.
was cool as fuck. That dude was cool.
Man.
With the bad back and everything.
Yeah, with the bad back and everything. Thugging it out.
Mm-hmm.
As like in a management role, it was so nice to have that type of attention to detail.
Mm-hmm. No, he was real attention to
man.
detail.
Him and Evan were a good combo because they were kind of opposite.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like they would get almost the same amount of work done, but Jason would have everything cleaner, everything would make more sense.
Yeah.
You know, everything was more it was more my standards, and I thought that was awesome. And Evan was a fucking dog, and he would get everything and then some done, and would be like, he was like extra credit, you know. And it's like, you can't be mad at either side, you know, especially in a busy environment. Like, to have a hustle to where you're gonna push till you're fucking ready to break your goddamn self is crazy, but man, to see the results is awesome.
Yeah.
You know, to see that counter, and I remember leaving when we would bounce out, and it'd be the end of the day, and the counters look good, and we just put like hella work in, and then we're leaving, but we see like a fucking mob of people coming in. It's like,
good luck.
I hope you guys put that same effort in that we did for these past 8 or 9 hours. You know, like.
No, Evan. I remember the first time I heard him like say something funny, because like all of us would just like subliminally talk shit to the customer.
Yeah.
And I remember somebody asked him, and like Evan would get like a short fuse, but he was also real sweet with like the lady customers.
Yeah, he was good.
But I remember this lady asked him like a dumbass question, and he clapped back with an even dumber answer, and she didn't like catch it. And we were like, oh my god, we're over there like fucking laughing, like, tell her, Evan, tell her. And that shit was so, and I was like, okay, he is one of the dogs. You know? Like, this fool just clapped back with some smart ass shit. And that was like shit I lived for when we worked there. Like when people would come and we would just talk shit to their face, but they didn't know we were talking shit. Yep. Or I would start calling fucking people jotos and pendejos, you know, because it was all like Indian and Chinese people.
And they'd like it.
Yeah, they'd just be like, okay. But at that point when Evan clapped back with a smart ass answer, I was like, okay, this dude bros for life.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, that shit was
straight
funny.
Up.
You remember that time fucking that lady flashed on Josue over the New York steaks?
Damn, yeah.
It was like around Christmas, and they were like $4.99 a pound.
My boy Joe Sue.
Yeah, Joe Sue. Love Joe Sue. And he was just like, ma'am, there's some right over here, you know, right behind you in the coffin cooler.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh no, I want New York steaks. And he's like, ma'am, there's some right behind you. I just put a bunch of them in there. And I don't know if she took it as like, this dude's pushing me away or doesn't want to help me, and she just flashes on him. And then she's like, I want to talk to your manager. Joseph came.
Yeah.
First person. No Ernie, no Jason. Yeah. Joseph comes and he's like, well, man, there are some right behind you. And she's like, I don't know why the fuck you guys don't want to help me. All I want is some New York steak. Let me talk to the store manager. Jake, can we see you in the meat department? These guys don't want to sell me New York steak. This is fucking bullshit. All they want is New York steak. And Jake's like, well, ma'am, they were just telling you there's some you can get here and then some in the cooler behind you. And she's just like freaking out, almost breaking down in tears, like screaming at Josue, Joseph, and Jake. And I'm just sitting there. Next line, please.
Yeah.
Hi, man. What can I get for you today? Oh, 2 pounds of drumettes? No problem.
Yeah.
And then we're just like keeping it. Dude, it was like a 15-minute ass chewing. I'll never forget that shit. I tell that story all the fucking time. She fucking freaked out in front of like 100 people.
Yeah.
At the Whole Foods meat department. I'll never forget that shit. But you would see shit like that like once a week.
Yeah. There's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of that. And I don't know. It was never really smooth day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was a fun. Every day was a fun day. Every day was a fun day. A lot of shit talking, a lot of hard
Mm-hmm.
working, a
Yeah,
lot of
don't ever
energy
call
drink.
nobody a pussy.
Yeah. Yeah, don't do that.
I'm gonna mention name names this time, but yeah, because the whole shop's gonna have to take sensitivity training if you do.
Man, I had a lot of sensitivity training to do. A lot of sensitivity training.
Straight up violating all the time.
Man,
That shit was
I
fun.
didn't know sensitivity training was a thing,
Yeah.
you know, and I got put on some strict computer-based learning on how to respect others.
You're on profanity probation.
Damn it. I blew it, you know. I, but yeah.
Everybody else was getting motherfucked left and right, but you called
Yeah.
that one person a pussy, and then
You
we all got in trouble because we were there and we fucking, I don't know, we didn't um, telepathically tell you to choose a different word, and we all got in trouble.
man,
That shit was fun.
you can see it. It's in the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Eyes don't lie, you know. The motherfucker looks scared.
Yeah,
He
the
was a pussy.
motherfucker never washed his ass either.
No, it was horrible. That was horrible.
With that same shirt every day too. But he
Man.
was a hard ass Nathaniel, but
Yeah.
that's for
Yeah.
later.
Wearing the same 49er jersey every single day. Get over it, bro. Get over it.
Driving in a Mazda 3, but you got 3 DUIs.
Damn it. Talking about talking about being hardcore, you know, get one more.
Hardcore northerner from fucking Westgate area of Los Gatos, you know?
Yeah. Shout out to Westgates.
Shout out to Keto Road.
Yeah. Shout out to the cats. Shout out to the statues of the cats.
Shout out to West Valley College, I guess. I don't know. Shout out to Bus 57
Yeah.
that ran over there.
Yeah.
But
You can even catch an express bus, Santa
Mhm.
Cruz.
oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Shout out.
That's true.
Highway 17.
Yeah, I'm about to take it through Lexington and all kinds of shit.
One cool thing about that spot too was the music.
Oh
You
yeah,
know, to be able to have the speakers,
yeah.
fucking all the hits going. What have you been listening to lately? Let's do it. Let's dive into music.
Uh, lately, I'm trying to think, bro. I got on a really big. I don't know if you ever listened to Carnifex.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got on a really big Carnifex kick,
Okay.
and then I was playing the Always the Hard Way album by Terror a lot.
Okay.
That song, fucking um, damn, what's that fucking song? It'll come to me. What is it? Hardship belongs to me. That's what it
Okay.
is.
Hell yeah.
And then, I still listen to Era here and there, and then fucking, I,
What'd you think about the past few like the latest era songs?
the Equisonata and Gora Beer, I like
Yeah.
them. I like them.
I gotta say, you got me into those guys, and those motherfuckers shred,
Yeah.
and the singer got some serious fucking pipes.
The guitar player that sings or the
Yeah,
vocalist?
the guitar
Yeah.
player.
Bro, I saw them. I just started with Republic, so this was 2024. I told my boy had asked me like months before, like, hey, if I get tickets to see Era, will you go with me? And I'm like, yeah. And then it was on like, I want to say it was on like a Wednesday night.
Yeah.
And I completely forgot about it. And he was like, hey, bro, you still down to go see Era? And I completely forgot to request
Damn.
time off. And that was when I was still working first shift as a spotter. And I was like, yeah, I'll go. They played at the Catalyst in the big room.
Okay.
Went, had a fucking blast. They sounded amazing live. I have a video of Jesse playing the solo for, was it Augment or the song at the end that's like 7 minutes long?
Yeah. Okay.
And I got a clip of that, and I just had a blast. And I had to be at work at 4 o'clock the next morning. I didn't make it back home till almost midnight. But I wasn't gonna let my boy
Yeah.
yeah, bro. I said I'll go. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'll go with you. You know. And no, it was a blast. That might have been one of the last shows I went to. Oh, I went to that Punk in the Park thing at the Cow Palace
Okay.
and saw Suicidal Tendencies.
Oh shit.
Yeah, fucking Mike Muir was old as shit, and then they had
How was it? Was it good?
it was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had what's his name? Sandoval's son was playing bass for them.
Oh, cool.
What's his name? Or Trujillo, not Sandoval.
Trujillo, yeah.
Robert Trujillo. His
Yeah.
kid was playing, and then Jay Weinberg was playing drums
Oh, cool.
from Slipknot and the Used
Nice.
and whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
No, that was cool. But and then of course I'm always listening to the fucking Acacia Strain. You know, those are my
Damn.
guys. Those are always my guys.
Hell
Acacia
yeah.
Strain. They just put out a new album maybe a month or two ago. It's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, their sound keeps changing, but it's not like how Turnstile sound has changed over the years. It's just
Yeah.
kind of like subtle, you know.
Yeah.
But it's still heavy, still mean, that
Okay.
type of shit.
You ever listen to Southpaw FLHC, Florida Hardcore?
Nah,
Those guys are tight.
Yeah?
Just check them out.
I'll check them out. Florida used to have some good hardcore bands when I was in like high school, junior high, like Kids Like Us. Or, I
Yeah.
want to say the Mongoloids are from Florida.
Okay.
Fuck. Who else? I'm blanking. There was, I want to say Thick as Blood was from Florida too, but they were more on like the metalcore side.
Yeah.
But like the South, sneaky good bands. Like
Yeah.
Texas, fucking Bitter End. I don't know if you ever listened
Yeah.
to Bitter End.
Hell
Bitter
yeah.
End. Power Trip.
Yeah.
What's that other band? I can't think of it.
Kublai Khan.
Yeah, Kublai Khan's tight. I fuck with them.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, there's those fucking bands like, but like the East Coast. I don't know, like the Northeast
I love
type
some.
of
I love
hardcore
some
bands.
East Coast New York hardcore.
Or like Pennsylvania. I don't know if you ever listen to Cold World. Okay, so Cold World is just like East Coast hardcore, but they have like a lot of hip hop intros
Oh,
and shit.
badass.
Yeah, no, that's sick as fuck. They did a song with Sean Price.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did a
What?
song with Sean Price. It's
Okay.
called How the Gods Chill.
Okay.
And the guitar player from Cold World, his little brothers played bass and sang and played drums in Title Fight. I don't know if you ever
Oh,
listened to
fuck
Title
yeah.
Fight.
Okay.
And then that's Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, where Cold World's from.
Yeah.
And then there was another great band called Dead Impact.
Okay.
Fire. And then the dudes from Title Fight were kind of switched around and they formed a band called Bad Seed and they put out
Yeah.
like 2 EPs.
Yeah, yeah.
But like that little corner of fucking Pennsylvania, such sick hardcore, and it's like all similar, just like slidey fast riffs and fucking. It was just like Western Massachusetts with metalcore. Like you had Bury Your Dead,
Yeah.
Killswitch Engage, the Acacia Strain, like little
Yeah.
pockets, you know.
Fucking metalcore. We need metalcore to keep going. Keep
Mhm.
going strong.
Yeah, no, I'm always listening to shit. I was listening to fucking Shadows Fall the other day.
Hell yeah.
That fucking
Devil Wears Prada has a new album that's
Oh,
pretty
really?
good. The Ritual.
Oh, okay.
Or it might Where the Flowers Never Grow. I don't know. Those are both singles, but I think it was either one of them's the name of it.
Mhm.
Pretty catchy. Not in a bad way. You know, it's like
Yeah.
it's good. The Plot in You. That's one of the ones I'm always listening to. Old and new stuff. But yeah, it's nice to see that that stuff really didn't die out.
Yeah.
You know, like as much as people talk shit and disliked it for a bit, none of that ever died out. Deathcore still going strong.
Oh, the new
thankfully.
Whitechapel album? from
Yeah,
last
hell
year?
yeah.
That shit was tight because they were fucking making butt rock albums.
Yeah,
I mean, even those.
it took a while to get back.
Those like butt rock albums, I didn't really care for them. They had select songs that were fire, but they're back on their bullshit.
Yeah,
There's one right
thankfully,
there.
thankfully.
That new album was really good. I really, really liked it. It was good to see the fucking dogs
Yeah,
getting back after it.
Yeah.
You know? No, yeah. I love heavy music.
I gotta say one I'm disappointed in. A Day to Remember. Some of their new stuff, it's like I don't know. I wish they would go a little harder.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Yeah,
and-
I haven't really listened to them until the album after Homesick, or since the
Yeah.
album after Homesick. It's
yeah,
been-
same. You know, but I heard a recent one, and it's like fuck.
Really?
Yeah, you guys aren't fucking kids. Like,
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
I've
know.
been. Yeah, no, they were always solid though. Like even if like that shit wasn't my style, you could respect like okay, they're doing their
Yeah.
thing.
And then production quality
Hmm.
and everything's
Yeah,
always good.
definitely.
Videos are always good.
Oh yeah, like that one with the tetherball
Yeah.
tournament. Even though the Acacia Strain had one before that, that was a kickball game, same premise.
Yep.
Angry Mob Justice. Shout out to the Acacia Strain again.
Yep.
But no, yeah,
10 times better of a band, but still shout out to all the other bands.
yeah,
You know.
yeah. No, they do their thing though. They used to headline Warp Tour like every year, bro. Like the main stage at Shoreline Amphitheater, motherfuckers would stick around to like 7:30 till
Yeah.
the end.
I remember going to so many Warp Tours and like over the years, and it was always it was always dope because you got to see
Hmm.
everyone. The tickets were great price. How do you feel with the new ticket price for the Warp Tour?
I haven't seen it
It's like $350.
for a day.
I believe it's for the package.
Oh my god, that's insane.
It's crazy, bro.
My first Warp Tour I went was Warp Tour 2011, and I literally went because the Acacia Strain was playing because I had missed him a couple months before. And I begged my mom for fucking weeks and weeks. She gave me $45 and I went to Save Mart and bought my ticket.
Yeah,
And
good times.
yeah, I sat there in the fucking sun. I mean, there were some cool bands like August Burns Red opened.
Damn.
Opened. Fucking 10:30 in the morning. August Burns Red is playing Composure. You got
Yeah.
people
Hell
fucking getting spin kicked in the
yeah.
head.
Yeah.
Nobody's even had breakfast yet, bro.
Yeah.
And
Already
then
bleeding.
there was August Burns Red. There was like Enter Shikari. I don't know if you ever listened to them. There were like some weird fucking talk about fucking interdimensional beings type shit. But they had some
Okay.
cool little breakdowns and shit. That time, like the early 2010s, was a weird time for like heavy music.
Yeah.
Um,
A lot of creativity.
yeah, definitely. Like Miss May I played.
Yeah.
And he was fucking. Who else played? Catch. That was like a super pop punk heavy lineup.
Yeah.
I remember I fucking sat in the crowd during, I want to say it was the Wonder Years, because the Wonder Years was playing, and then the Acacia Strain was playing right after him, and I was like a newbie, fucking green as a leaf. Like, I'm gonna stay here on the barrier. There's no other way I'm gonna get to the front if I don't stay on the barrier.
Yeah.
And so I sat there for a whole fucking Wonder Years set. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate that type of music, but not
Yeah.
really my
Yeah.
fucking cup of soda, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Not your
But
glass of whiskey.
I remember leaving that place. I was wearing a jersey and I was fucking beat red, dude.
Damn.
So sunburned. I'd put sunblock on like 5, 6 times, but just sitting in the sun all day got my ass. But it was cool though, you know, because they used to give out free shit.
Yeah.
Like I Warped Tours, I lived off of the free fucking Slim Jims and the free
Yeah.
Monsters. Because if I had money left over, I was buying merch. I was buying a
Yeah.
T-shirt or something.
I
You
love
know?
the disc, the CDs that you can
Hmm.
get, like
Yeah.
the oh
There would
man.
always be fools like waiting out line, like, "Oh, bro, check out our fucking our band." I remember there was this band that was by the line to get in. They were called either "In the Eyes of a Mistress" or "Through the Eyes of a Mistress," and they had a
Okay.
bunch of funny, like, stupid ass song titles.
Yeah.
I remember they had a song that literally there was a breakdown and it just went, "Oh fuck, here comes a shark! Oh fuck, here comes a shark!" But in like
Damn.
fucking low
Yeah.
vocals.
Yeah.
And I remember my boy gave him like $5 for that demo, and I was like, we put it in on the way back.
Yeah.
We had a long drive from Mountain View to Los Banos.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, bro, what a waste of five
Yeah.
bucks. These fools suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just that
Damn
was
it.
just a weird time. That was when all the bands like they were having funny titles for their songs, like
Or
fucking
long ass titles.
yeah, like Bring Me the Horizon, Tell Slater not to wash
Yeah.
his dick, or
Yeah.
fucking R2 Deep Throat, or fucking See You Next Tuesday.
That was like crabcore.
Yeah. No, that's what that band was, but
Yeah.
they were horrible. I want to say they were from like Frisco or something. But they were like, yeah, we're trying to get on Warped Tour next year. And I'm pretty sure they didn't last very much longer after that Warped Tour.
Yeah.
Because I never heard of them again. I mean, you can
Okay.
still find them on YouTube. I looked them up recently.
Yeah.
But it's just like, what the fuck is this, dude? You know, shit that, even shit that you liked back then, and then you like stumble back upon it, you're like, ugh, like the fucking song, what is it? Beer Pong Massacre by
Okay.
Dr. Acula.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my
What are we
god,
listening to?
what in the fuck? Or like Arsonist Get All the Girls. Like dude, I was a fucking mega fan for Arsonist Get All the Girls. And now I listen to it and I'm like, okay, this shit's weird as fuck, but also I'm like,
Yeah.
but I'm like, holy shit, this was cringe. Like, but it, that stupid shit you like when you're younger, and then even if it's embarrassing now, you still like, okay. And I mean, you can take yourself to where you were that time in your life
Right.
too, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I Disappear, Metallica.
Fuck yeah.
The best.
Mission Impossible.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
We used to fucking get around playing or singing them stupid ass songs. I remember for me and Luke, I would always put on, what was it? Eyes Adjust by Twitching Tongues. And I
Hell
would
yeah.
just play the intro over because it would be like, jum, jum, jam, jam, jum, jam, jum, jam, jam, and then it would go, like, and we would just play that shit over, play that shit over,
Yeah.
play that shit over, and then, or me and Luke would sing fucking Paramore, the Still Into You,
Yeah.
and there would be customers that would kind of like,
Yeah. Shout out Haley Williams.
these fucking white boys are crazy,
Yeah.
you know? That's the shit you do to keep yourself entertained, I guess.
Yeah, keep you from snapping or
You just fuck around,
keep you focused.
get paid for it, you know?
Everyone got dog nicknames.
Yeah. Yeah. Good times. Make up stories about motherfuckers talking shit about you.
Yeah.
Not thinking that that person was going to confront them.
Yeah.
But good times.
Crazy. Oh yeah, that was a nice time, crazy times, crazy situations. Um, I think it was interesting with the whole having to put masks on after
Yeah.
a while. That was a hard thing to work through.
Oh, yeah, bro.
You know.
That shit was brutal.
Hard thing to listen to too. Like
Yeah, it was a difficult adjustment, that's for sure.
yeah,
I remember when it first started, like, widespread, I went to get a sandwich at Ike's, and I walked in and I had left my mask in my locker at Whole Foods, and they kicked me out. And I just stormed out of there, motherfucking everybody that worked in there. And then I was like, damn, this shit's gonna be like this for a while, I guess.
yeah,
Like I said earlier, I was like, oh no, bro, it's gonna blow over
Yeah.
in like a week or two. And yeah, that shit
yeah.
was
I remember that
crazy.
conversation, bro. I remember that ride home because
Mhm.
it was a trip. Everything was like it seemed very serious in such a short time frame.
Yeah, and it was just like we had to adapt super fucking quick.
Yeah, take it on the
Like,
chin.
and the protocols, it seemed like the protocols were changing by the week.
Yep, there you
You
go.
remember we used to have to get the temperature?
Yeah, they shoot us in the head. When we
Yeah,
walk
yeah,
in.
and then the fucking thermometer wouldn't work. It's like, oh, it says 178. I'm like, bitch, I just got out of the car. No
Yeah.
fucking way. Turn that shit off, re-zero
Well,
it.
it says
you
you're stoned. I'm like, it doesn't say that.
know? Yeah. Yeah, no, that shit was crazy, bro.
Good times.
Yeah, good times. And you remember we used to get the text messages, somebody at your location
Yeah.
has tested positive
Yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
COVID. And I remember there was that janitor, dude, he was like a chubby dude with a beard and he always wore shorts. That fool came down with it and then he never came back to
Yeah.
work. And I was
Rest in
like,
peace.
damn. Did he die?
He might have.
Well, fuck, that's pretty much what it seemed like.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's a death sentence. 'Cause we
Yeah,
didn't
game
know
over.
about that shit at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then, that shit lasted fucking 2+ years. But meat department never got COVID. It's probably because we were all washing our fucking hands multiple times a day.
Yeah. It was too cold. It was too cold for us to get COVID. Although after when I left Stevens Creek and went to Folsom, I got COVID like 3 times.
Man.
Dude, I was one of the firm non-believers, and then I just got hit back to back. Like, damn it, these motherfuckers got me.
Oh, man.
I'm still on the roof waving the American flag. These sons of bitches got me.
You're like Dawn of the Dead. Andy? Remember when they send the dog with
I
the
was like
sandwich?
this.
You, Andy.
SOS.
Mm-hmm. They sent chips over there to give you some food, and they
Yeah,
fucking snuck in through the
yeah, those
trap
fuckers
door.
bit me. Those
Sorry,
fuckers.
brother.
Yeah, those motherfuckers got me.
That was a dope ass movie. That movie fucking terrified me. I was like 9 years old when it came
Yeah,
out, and it was on. I want to say like Encore, and I used to just watch it.
that was a
That
good
shit.
zombie movie.
Yeah, they fucking rammed that fucking like monkey bard onto the dude's
Yeah,
back. The security guy, they were hella fast, and they like transformed like that.
yeah,
Like homegirl's husband, boom, boom,
yeah,
chased her out of the driveway, and then was like punching through her fucking
yeah. Or
windshield.
the pregnant girl, and she had the fucking zombie baby.
Yes, that shit was wild. Or the fucking when they have that box truck that's pulling up, and then
Oh
there's that
yeah,
Chinese dude with a missing arm running fucking full force. That shit fucking terrified me, bro. That's one of the scariest fucking, I'd say, zombie movies that
yeah,
they've made. The first Resident Evil movie used to scare the shit out of me. That initial time they make contact when they're in like that big server room, and then they hear,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
homeboy comes and he's like dragging a fucking pipe,
yeah.
and then half of his face was
That
missing.
was sick,
That shit used to give me nightmares for
man.
years, bro. I was like 6 years old when that shit came out. But then after that, they were all just like action kung fu
Yeah, and they were
movies.
shitty after that.
Yeah. But I
I
remember
remember My Plague by
I
Slipknot.
was in the first
Oh
one,
my god, that
and
was
then
so
fucking
good.
End of Heartache by Killswitch Engage was in Resident Evil 2.
Yeah,
But it was the radio version, so I was like, I'm
it's
not gonna fuck with
bullshit.
this shit that much. But
Yeah,
I'm like, okay, that's still pretty cool.
yeah, I still
It's
count it.
like Mila Jovovich knows who Killswitch Engage is.
Hell yeah, she
You
knows
know?
Tori and the boys.
Yeah,
She knows Slipknot. She knows all of
yeah,
them.
yeah. And then, dude, they got like almost cartoony after that.
Yeah,
Like the third one was okay when they had the crows and then like the
yeah,
homeboys that were like super zombies in the jumpsuits. But after that, they always seemed to be free on like fucking the Comcast like free movies thing.
yeah. It was. You knew it was fucked when there was like 10 sequels and they're all the same shit and
Mm.
everything's free.
Yeah, it was like fucking cartoony as hell. But I guess that's kind of how the scary movie franchise was
Yeah,
after the Wayans brothers weren't in charge.
yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
after the second one, it was just
Yeah.
stupid shit that they were just trying to hang on to. But yeah.
Any good scary movies you've seen recently?
Recently, trying to think. I mean, I watched that 28 years later, like last year. It was cool.
Yeah,
And then I seen that it's not really a scary movie. I don't know. You seen the Pope's Exorcist?
yeah, I did see
Yeah.
that.
No, it was cool as fuck. Like, and then you find out, like me, I'm such a fucking dork. Like, I'm like, oh, let me see if this demon exists. Oh yeah, this is the king of hell. Da, 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 da. And then
Yeah,
I just start deep diving on the shit I
yeah.
should not be looking up. But I don't know. Have you ever seen the movie Veronica?
Is it with a K?
No, I think it's
No.
just Veronica with a
Uh-uh.
T. It's a Spanish movie,
Okay.
but it's about these girls that use a Ouija board, and she's trying to contact her father, and then her friend's trying to contact her dead boyfriend, and then something latches onto the little girl, and it just gets fucking intense, and everything's
Okay.
in Spanish, and I guess it's based on a true story. I
Damn.
watched it maybe like 10 years ago, but I revisited it again, and it's like pretty fucking scary.
Yeah,
Like,
pretty fucked
not
up.
like make you want to fucking turn it off and go to sleep with the lights on,
Yeah.
but it's pretty good. Like, those fucking demonic type movies, there's a lot of ways to like fuck them up or make them corny, but that
Yeah.
shit was good. And like, you don't see a lot of good, like, foreign fucking scary movies,
Yeah.
you know, that people talk about, but that shit's really good if you ever get the chance.
Okay.
I recommend you
I'll
watch
check it
it.
out.
Yeah, it's called Veronica.
I just finished Long Legs. Have you
Oh, okay,
seen that
that's the one
one?
with Nicolas Cage,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That dude went on like crazy fucking like shortcut or audible after like Ghost Rider. He was doing just
Yeah.
all
He
kinds of
did
weird
a little
shit.
bit of everything.
Yeah.
That was it was interesting
I've
to see
seen
him in that
clips
role.
of it, and I've seen like the clip when he smashes his
Yeah.
face and all kinds of shit, but I haven't seen the whole thing.
It's pretty good. It's different.
Hmm.
Different. I like the how demonic it is, I guess, you know. It's eerie, but it's not really that
Hmm.
scary, but it's a trip, you know. It's
Yeah.
cool to see that.
I don't know if you've ever seen the movie. It's not a scary movie, but it's one of those movies that just leaves you like, what the fuck? The Lobster? Have you ever seen The Lobster?
The Lobster?
The
No.
Lobster. It's one of those fucking like hipster A24 movies.
Okay.
It has Colin Farrell, and it's pretty much like they live in a time where it's illegal to be single. So these
Interesting.
people go to this like retreat at a hotel, like spa thing, and they have 45 days to find a soulmate and get married. And if they run out of time, they get turned into an animal. And this dude, like, says, I want to be turned into a lobster because they're pretty much biologically immortal.
Yeah.
And then it just goes way fucking weird, like crazy type of shit. It's got
Holy
Colin
shit.
Farrell, John C. Riley's in it.
Okay.
He's not like too important in the movie, but it's like one of those movies you're just like, okay, well, that was something.
Yeah.
But it was interesting. My girl told me to watch it maybe
Nice.
about a year and a half ago, but it was cool.
You see Midsummer?
Midsummer. Oh, that's the one when they have the old people jump off the cliff.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro,
That
that
was a
movie's
good fucking movie.
wild. Yeah, that movie's fucking wild, dude. That's the one, like, when people say A24, that's the one that people think.
Yeah.
Of. Yeah. No, that movie's wild. I still don't fucking understand it, but that movie was wild. I've watched it like 3 times.
Gotta take some mushrooms.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
I'll give you a gummy.
Okay.
I'll turn it on.
I'm off to my list.
Yeah, we'll
I'm
do
just
it
kidding.
after this.
I'm just kidding. No, that movie's a trip. It kept you, like, interested
Yeah.
the whole time.
Yeah,
you know?
from the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, it's cool.
Yeah. I couldn't tell you who was in it. I don't remember it like that, but I remember just being stuck paying attention the whole
Yeah.
time. It like pulls you in like from the opening 20 minutes.
Yeah.
You know?
One franchise that blew up in the horror section, and I don't know, Terrifier.
Oh yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
the first 2.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the third one. The first one was good. The second one was good. I think they're good. I think it's getting like a strange cult following. Like there's like a certain demographic that like
Yeah.
zeroes in on that type of thinking, and it's kind of interesting to see, you know. And it's almost like it almost makes me not want to like it,
Yeah.
you know.
I
And
mean,
it's
because then it, like if they keep making more and more, it's just gonna get corny as fuck.
Yeah.
Because the movies already kind of are corny. It's like I'm the fucking clown. And you
yeah,
can't kill me. But, yeah, it's for like ladies that think they're goth because they wear like black and fishnets now.
Yeah.
Like
It's-
when we were
it's new
kids,
school.
dude, goth chicks were scary.
yeah.
Like, they were scary as fuck. They weren't dressing like no bustiers. They were like wearing fucking trip pants. I remember there was this girl when I was a
Wearing
kid.
jocks.
I was like in 4th grade or like 3rd grade. She was in 5th grade and she was already goth, and I was like, I am fucking terrified of her. But yeah, no, the Terrifier, the first one and the second one, I liked. And then the kid that plays the little brother, I guess he's like a hardcore punk fan. He always
nice.
goes and interviews like different like metal musicians, hardcore musicians, punk musicians.
Badass.
Yeah. No, and then yeah, it's a decent movie.
Yeah.
But fucking, what was the dude's name?
Art the Clown.
Art the Clown, yeah. No, that's creepy as
Damien
fuck.
Leone.
If I was a little kid and I seen that, like, I'd be scared to go into the bathroom, you know? The light off, like, walk into the bathroom.
Yeah.
think
That
something's
fucker's
in
waiting
there.
for you.
Yeah. But yeah, I haven't seen the third one.
I gotta see that one too.
I remember I watched this dumbass movie. I can't remember what it was, but it was like kind of a horror movie. It was like a bunch of college kids in an RV driving through the forest, and like the RV breaks down, of course. And then it's like an alien horror movie. I can't remember what the fuck it was, but it was interesting. But yeah, horror movies, I haven't watched too many of them lately. Like most of the time, I'm just watching like dumbass shit about like wild animals, fucking red-tailed hawks, otters, and just like fucking wildlife,
Yeah.
marine animals, learning about new ways to catch bass, this and that.
Cool.
But, like, I don't even have cable at the house. I'm just sitting there on fucking YouTube all day.
Yeah, no, we don't. We just have like the Wi-Fi. We don't do cable.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Like, I'm straight off cable.
Yeah.
Like, people are. It's a interesting thing to like look back on childhood wise.
Yeah.
You know, like the desperation of needing to have cable and the like it becoming a necessity. You know, a necessity to follow a show or a series or
Yeah.
the
'Cause
news or whatever bullshit that's being pushed out.
yeah, because there was years when I was a kid, we didn't have cable, and then me and my brothers, we would look forward to 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock. So we
Yeah.
had KMPH, Fox, which was a Fresno station. 4 to 5 was King of the Hill. 5 to 6 was The Simpsons.
Hell yeah.
So we would just look forward to it, and then there was years that we just had cable, and it was nothing. But like even when I had cable at my apartment recently, I never fucking watched TV.
Yeah.
I just was always on my phone.
Yeah.
So it was like a big waste of money.
Hell yeah.
But I mean, when everything can be accessed, like if you want to watch the UFC, boom, I have a site for that. You
Yeah.
want to watch a movie,
Hell yeah.
I got a site for that too.
Yeah.
And so like,
What do you think about Saturday's fights?
I like them.
Yeah.
I'm
Do you think
interested.
Patty the Baddie's gonna take it?
I don't know, because Justin can fucking crack.
Yeah,
But
man. Justin's been losing.
Yeah, and Justin goes away from like what got him there too.
Yeah.
Like that motherfucker's only uses wrestling maybe once or twice.
Yeah.
And then he wants to like, I get it. He's like
That's a
for the
slang
glory.
thing. Yeah.
For glory or nothing.
Yeah.
And
Go Valhalla.
yeah, exactly. Like Achilles.
Go.
Like Achilles. And
Damn it.
I enjoy watching him fight. He's only lost 5 times, but every loss has been ugly.
Yeah.
And
It's just hard to watch.
yeah, and then Patty has been getting better because every time I'm like, oh well, he hasn't fought nobody. He fought Tony Ferguson. Ferguson was on a 6-fight losing streak,
Yeah.
and then he beat Michael Chandler. And
I was
like,
so happy to see him beat the fuck out of Michael Chandler.
Yeah, I was like, well, Michael Chandler's best years were in Bellator, so if he beats Gaethje, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give you your flowers.
Yeah.
You are what they wanted Darren Till to be.
Damn. Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I love Darren Till too, obviously. Even though his name's spelled the wrong way. Even though he KO'd my boy Cowboy.
Yeah. Cerrone.
I love Cowboy. But yeah, that's if he gets it done on Saturday. Thank you for reminding me. I hella forgot those fights were on. But if he gets it done on Saturday against Gaethje, I'll be like, okay.
Yeah.
I fuck
Give him
with
his
you.
flowers.
Yeah, I fuck with you.
We do a follow-up video on it.
UFC 324 reaction.
Damn it, dude.
Yeah, that's funny. And then I want to. Wasn't it supposed to be Nunes versus Harrison too?
Yeah, but it got canceled.
Well, and then I seen who was it that was trying to step in? Fucking her husband's Marco Tulio. My girl was just telling. My girl's fucking damn near a bigger UFC fan than me. She's always like giving me the heads up. I can't remember what the chick's name is, but she's like close in rankings. She's like, yeah, she was trying to set up a fight with her and Nunes, for like interim, and I was like, honestly, that's probably a good idea.
It would be
for
a
like
good
a
idea.
tune-up fight.
Yep.
Instead of going fuck it, 2-time
Yeah.
judo gold medalist, multi-time PFL champion, UFC champion after sitting on the couch for 3 years.
Yeah, it's too long.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea, but
Well, no, I mean, it would be shitty to see Nunes get knocked out.
yeah,
Knowing damn well that if she had training camp release, it would be a better stance, but
yeah. Norma Dumont, that's her name.
okay.
Yeah, she's, I want to say top 10. I don't know if she's top 5, but I know she's top 10. She's up there in the
Okay.
ladies 135s.
Well, Thug Rose is fighting too.
Is she?
Yeah.
She gonna do some weird ass
She's
shit.
gonna lose. She's gonna
Yeah,
lose.
I don't know what the
She's
fuck.
gonna
the deal
lose. She's
is.
gonna cry at the end. She's
Like-
gonna kiss her trainer, and then they're gonna go
Like
back.
when she lost her title again to Carla Esparza, and they thought that she won, even though she didn't engage, and that fight fucking sucked.
That was a
Carla Esparza hardly did anything.
yeah. That
And
they
she
should have
was-
let him go another round.
Yeah, she was like, everybody was like yes man in her, like, oh yeah, you won, and she was like, since that fight, she's just been on some weird shit.
Yeah. Has
was
a
great. I loved when she fucking knocked out Joanna.
yeah,
You know,
yeah. That
and
was
then beat her
good.
in the rematch, and then I fucking almost cried when she held onto that armbar and got slammed on her fucking head. But that's the way she goes, you know. I mean, you can go from the fucking top to the bottom real quick
Yep.
in that game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love that shit. And it's crazy. We haven't had a fight in almost 2 months, bro.
Yeah, I was tripping out. I was Saturday came
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, all right, I hooked my thing up. I was gonna get the whole streaming thing going, and I was
Mm-hmm.
like, wait, what the fuck? I thought the Patty fight was last week.
Mm-hmm.
So like this can't be right. Like
Yeah.
it's been too long. Like this hasn't been like this since like pre-pandemic.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
You remember that time there was 3 UFC events in 1 week? There was
Yeah,
like a Monday, Wednesday, Saturday.
yeah,
That shit was tight, and I want to say Chimaev fought on 2 of them.
yeah.
That shit was tight. That was fucking peak Fight Island.
And he was not getting beat up at all in those
No, he
fights.
was running through like when he knocked out was it GM3 Gerald Mearshart? That's when I was like, holy fuck,
Yeah,
this dude is something else. And that wasn't even his best performance, but there was those fucking doubters because he'd only been there for so long, and then he just like walked him down one shot, and then just folded him,
yeah,
Blinky style. Just
yeah, yeah. No, he's
crazy.
solid.
Yeah, not as active as the fans is such a selfish thing. He's not very active, but
Yeah,
when the guy shows up, he fucking like what he did to Robert Whitaker, bro. He
that
fucking
was that was cold blooded.
neck pranked him, pushed his fucking
Yeah,
teeth back, gave him shark teeth.
yeah, that
And
was
I'm a fucking
insane.
huge Bobby Knuckles fan. That
Yeah,
shit hurt to watch, but I was like, holy fuck.
yeah. He got him.
Yeah, I was like,
He
this
got him.
dude, because he was doing that shit at fucking welterweight, and then he had fights at middleweight. He knocked out Mearshart, but when I seen him do that to the former middleweight champion, I was like, oh my god,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
don't know what they fucking got themselves
Nah,
into.
it's not a hype. It's not hype. It's
No, no,
not
no,
hype.
no.
Not
This
at all.
motherfucker, when he says, I'm gonna kill you,
Yeah, he
I'm
means
gonna
it.
kill you. And
He
then when he
means it.
tries to talk shit, it's hella funny too.
Yeah.
I want to say it was when he was fighting Gilbert Burns. They're talking shit, and he just goes, "I fuck you, ass."
Yeah.
That shit was so fucking funny. I say that shit all the time. Fuck you, ass. That shit's so fucking funny. But I mean, those guys, it's not their first language.
Yeah,
Like, if I was
yeah,
trying to insult you in Russian or
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
Swedish, I'd probably sound stupid too.
yeah.
But yeah, no, that dude's a fucking straight demon.
It's a shame what happened to Ilya,
Yeah.
dude.
You know what? Guy's a great fighter, but fuck him.
Yeah, it might be a shitty person.
No, yeah, no, and it's not even him being a shitty person. He's knocked out 2 of my favorite fighters of all time.
It was pretty cold blooded what he did to my boy Charles
Yeah, and then
and
what he did
Max.
to my boy Max, honestly, I think that was fluke. If they were to fight at 155, I think Max would kill him. No, I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah,
kidding.
yeah.
I'm not sure.
Run it back in a
But
couple years.
it was funny too. When he was supposed to fight Volk, I was working with Lee Point, and they sent me to a Murph up in Vancouver, Washington. And there
Oh,
was
nice.
this young kid named Joe that worked for Waste Connections or whatever, and he was
Yeah,
like my age, and we became somewhat bros. And I was
yeah,
like, "Can you believe this fucking clown? He thinks he's gonna beat Volkanovski." Da 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 da. And I want to say I went back home like a week before the fight,
yeah,
and then right when the fight ended, we texted each other. I was like, "Bro, did you see that?" He's like, "Holy fuck!" And I was like, I can't listen to Lamb Down Under the same anymore. It was like when TJ
yeah.
Dillashaw got knocked out by Henry Cejudo.
Yeah, that was fucked
Can't
up.
Stop by Red Hot Chili Peppers brings you nothing but bad memories
Yeah,
after that.
damn it.
But yeah, no, no, the dude's he's a menace. And his little brother seems like he might be pretty good too.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, well, then we ran it for a minute.
Yeah, I'll say.
Yeah. Until next time, thank you all for listening. Thank you for coming, bro.
Yeah, man. Good to
Appreciate
see
you.
you.
And yeah, that's the end of this episode.